Bop House is absolutely terrifying. Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be talking about a new content house that has been taken over the internet recently. But before we get onto them, I kind of want to do like a brief overview of content houses since they first started. I guess they first started really with the Sidemen when they kind of all lived in the same house. They're quite a cool thing because they allow you to kind of ride off each other's audiences, and also you're living together so you can film like 24/7. I think a lot of people took inspiration from the Sidemen, like Team 10 definitely did, and they took it to like a whole new level. If no other good content houses ever come, at least we got that. And after Team 10, a lot more came out, such as like the Hype House. I'm sure they had like a Netflix series about them. In the UK, we had something called the Wave House, which took over TikTok. Oh my god, can you remember this when this came out? This was wild. This was so cringe. They basically got really posh people in this really posh mansion and then just kind of revealed their faces one by one, then stopped. It was the strangest thing. But this was definitely where brands started to kind of manufacture these content houses rather than it being like a natural progression like the Sidemen was. And the latest spawn that we've recently got is called the Bop House. And I'd argue that this is the worst one yet. It's basically a bunch of young OF girls all in this house, but it's so disturbing and you're gonna see why later in this video. Let's take a little look at them introducing the house.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop.
This is pure brain rot. Absolute brain rot. The kids are gonna love this one. What is a bop? I'm getting old on that. Oh my god. A name to call a female who gives head to anyone. That's very progressive of them. They call them a bop because when they give head, they bop their heads. That's enough internet for me. I just can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I tried. Why would a bunch of young girls make a house like this? Well, we all know why. Stupid question. Mate, that is a child. This is actually uncomfortable to watch because that person in the middle looks like a child. Why is she even near this house? Every single day I go onto the internet, I'm like, well, at least it can't be as, surprising as the last. And every single day, it defeats that. 500,000 men paid for the Bop House. They're just really laying all their cards on the table here, aren't they?
It's called the Midwest because every single thing in it is mid. Skyline Chili. Mid. Your Cincinnati Reds who haven't won a World Series since 1990.
Holy sh... Now let's go through a couple of the members. I believe one of the people who's in this house is called Camilla, and she became famous from appearing in a Mr. Beast Squid Game video.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, I remember her. Because wasn't everyone like simping over her in this video? Apparently, like after she appeared on this, the first thing that she did is start an OF. Like, is that the pipeline that we're going with now? What happened to just starting like Instagram or starting TikTok? Why is it straight away OF? I guess it's like the most direct route to making money, but is this really the best we could do? Also, like, are people thinking in that sort of frame of mind when they're watching like Squid Game? People just watching people trying to carve something out of the stone. People are like, God, this is just... Anyone else feel a little bit hot in here? The words of Nelly, I feel like we should take our clothes off. Am I right, guys? No? She also does like really awkward content with her brother in aid of promoting her OF.
Do you think I'm a good sister?
No.
Bro, why?
You're my sister. You're mean to me.
Not all the time. Bro, we live in
You're saying
different
this because
states.
you're on a podcast.
No, we live in different states. How I mean you. I mean to when you're failing your classes, yeah.
I'm not failing.
A D.
It's not failing.
That's a D, it's failing.
F is failing.
A D is failing.
For you it is, because you're an A+ child.
Right, I am.
Shut the hell up. You're literally doing... Your career isn't only... You can't be talking You're selling pictures!
Well, nice to see that's a healthy family dynamic, right? Happy home life for all of them involved. That's great. Why would you post this? This is like an argument. This is like a serious argument that should be kept off camera. This one stays in the draft. Why would you post this to the internet? This is so weird. Your own brother is basically saying that he doesn't respect you. Genuinely, when she was taking the piss out of him for getting a D, I thought he was going to like reply with some sort of witty comment. It was the perfect opportunity. Yeah, well, I might have got 4 Ds, but it's not as many as you, is it? You know, because what you do. It's just like, I don't understand.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop. Boppity bop. Bop.
I feel like, you know what, I feel like I'm past it. I think I'm past it. That must be the reason, you know. I think I've had a good ride, but now I just don't understand anymore. Are the kids like, oh, see that new TikTok from Camilla? Ha! When she kept saying, Bop, my lord, hang that in the Louvre. What is this? Why is she sitting like that in front of her brother? You know what, if you do OF, like, you go, you get your bag, but don't make it a family business. That's my one thing that I say. No family business. That's strictly a solo mission. Sitting like that in front of your brother is actually something. Biggest cold of all time. It's her brother. How can her brother be a... There's also Sophie Rain, who I believe made this entire Bop House. Like, she's the most famous one here. She went viral because of a tweet that she posted saying that she makes £4 million a month. Big thank you to my top spender for being there since the beginning. And this is just one person, by the way. One person has given her $4.7 million. I'm so... How? Sorry? She's 20 years old as well. This is wrong. This is just wrong on so many levels. Can you imagine being that man's wife? Like, where's £4.7 million gone? Where's that gone, Andy? I'm sorry, but like, no matter how rich you are, you can't be doing that. You can't, right? You just can't. You can't. It says here they've been subscribed for 11 months as well. So, like, this is not even an entire year where they've donated that money in. I mean, you've got to give it to her, right? She's really hot on her repeat purchases. And this Sophie Rain is also selling her virginity. What is going on?
Sophie, I've heard you've gotten a lot of offers from different people.
Multiple companies actually offered me 7 figures to take my V card.
What? Multiple companies? What, you're telling us Subway are just like, we'll take it? Depends though, right? McDonald's have put a good offer in. What? What do you mean companies? How's that even a thing? Is that investment? The world is crumbling. Like, we just need to start fresh. This is like, I've decided now, right now. We just need to wipe everyone out and start again. Can we just delete the internet and just start over? And the worst part is, the other girl, Camilla, is jealous of her.
Why would I do that?
What do you mean no?
What do you
What do you mean? Hey, Camilla, nice to meet you. Hire me. I'll do it. I'll take it. I'll take one for the team.
Oh my good God. Oh my good God. Bro, what? Like, has this been a thing? People selling the virginities? This is absolutely mind-boggling. Normally I've got more things to say, but I'm kind of just stumped here. Like, you're already making £4 million a month. You really need to sell your virginity as well? More people are trying to buy a virginity than are investing in Bitcoin at this point. She should make a virginity its own coin. I guarantee she would make profit off it. Obviously, I've just joked there, but on a real, like, isn't that, like, really creepy that people would buy her virginity? Like, is that not just a really weird concept that men are, like, interested in that? She's obviously 20, so, you know, she's obviously, like, legal age, but still, I just find that really, really weird. Like, obviously, virginity is just a made-up concept. Like, it doesn't even exist. It's like a thing people made up. It just really creeps me out, and I believe this is one of the big reasons why this Bop House is going viral, because all of them, like, they look very young. And when you hear how much all of the members are earning, it just makes it so much more disturbing.
How much did you make last month?
6 million.
All right, next person. That was underwhelming. I don't even. Aisha, how much did you make last month?
Like around 2.5 mil.
2 million? 2 million? And you've got rips in your jeans? God, that's a proper grandma joke, isn't it? Did they forget to sew your jeans up, did this? Shut up, Calm, you f***ing idiot. £2 million? Are you kidding me?
How much did you make last month?
1 million.
All right, next person.
Ha! Brokey.
Okay, how much did you make last month?
I just made 100K last month.
Yes! Okay. Jujubeen, how much did you make last month? $600? Okay.
This is exposing so many weirdos. I'm sorry. Unless, like, you know, people who are their age and a bit younger have got access to a lot of disposable income, which I highly doubt. This is coming from people that are older than them. This is horrific. What are we doing, guys? I know, obviously, this is, like, a renowned thing within, like, you know, the industry that, like, you know, like the term barely legal. Like, even Bonnie Blue uses it against, like, men now. So this isn't, like, a new concept at all. I'm not trying to say that. But it's just so weird to see it, like, how transactional this is. It's really, really dark. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of, like, how this Bop House has been created, but I know with the Wave House and other houses, it's very much like a parent company come and invests a lot of upfront money, and then the creators have to, like, kind of just create content, and they've been paid, like, a lump sum. So I wonder if that's the same case here. Like, if some weird company is, like, managing all of this and putting this all together, and then obviously taking, like, 20% off top. I don't know if that's for sure, but if it is, that makes it even more weird, and it's just, like, kind of using these girls. But again, I don't don't know if that's true. I just need to make that clear so I don't get sued. But it's quite clearly like a cash grab. Like, they're even selling merch.
Alright, we want to make Bop House merch, but we need your help. We don't know what designs to make.
Guys, we need you to create designs, the colors, the fabric, everything. Post it on TikTok, Instagram, wherever you want. Tag us, and the winner
Gets 10,000 tags.
Yeah, they really, really don't care, do they? Like, this is scraping the barrel for effort. Like, by the way, guys, we want to release merch, but could you, like, come up with the designs and the fabrics and, like, what it'll look like, and we'll just nick it? Is that alright? One of yous is making £6 million a month. Yous could hire the best designers in the world. Why are you getting your viewers to do it in their spare time for free? You're not going to give them £10,000. You're just going to look at the quote retweets and then kind of pick the best ones and then say that it's your idea. And because this house has become so huge, they're getting, like, loads of auditions, like, from other people who want to join. You guys are literally like, this is just he's like 16. Like, why would you want to join this house? This is just incredibly disturbing. Why are you auditioning? This is a fully grown woman. Why would you want to be in a house with a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds? Is that not weird to you, love? I'm done. How have they got, like, people on the internet going, don't clip that up. I've got no rhythm, have I? I'd have no chance. Not that I'd want to, but I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure it's a skit, but somebody from the UK actually snuck into this house who wants to be a part of it. That sound's going to be ringing in my ears when I'm trying to sleep at like 2 AM this morning. Shut up!
Guys, I have snuck in to the Bop House. Oh my god, look. It's the Bop House sign. You're coming home with me. Let's look at what you've got in the fridge. Oh, you've got some cookies and a drink. Don't mind if I do.
Is this not really disturbing? Because, like, obviously nobody over the age of, I don't know, like, what, 14 is going to enjoy this. Like, they're speaking to us as if she's like Mr. Tumble. They're clearly targeting this content towards kids, but then they're selling their OF. Like, it's really disturbing. Is that not really weird to anyone? Like, they're clearly not targeting this to people above the age of 18. And if there is anyone above the age of 18 waiting for that new Bop House video to drop, I feel like you need to have a good long look at yourself in the mirror.
Guys, I don't know why the Bop House girls are saying they're at the Bop House right now. This is the Bop House pool. This is the Bop House. I am literally in it right now.
Who believes this? Who's like, oh my god, she actually snuck in, what? It's mental, what? Now, during the audition process, they were getting people to, like, comment who they want to see in the house. And apparently, like, the most requested person that the audience wanted in was a 17-year-old girl. Like, are we taking the piss here? This is clearly really disturbing. Like, how is TikTok just allowing this on the rack? Why would anybody want a 17-year-old girl inside of the Bop House? For what reason? That's the creepiest I've ever heard, which makes me think it's either like 13 and 14-year-olds who's the audience here, or the audience is a lot of creepy men, or a bit of both, right? I have no idea. It just like, it brings back, I remember when Bad Baby like turned legal and she made it OF.
I'm gonna say is when I joined OnlyFans.
You joined OnlyFans the night you turned 18?
I think so, yeah.
And people subscribed right away?
Yeah.
Like, didn't she like become a millionaire overnight? Like, there was people waiting for her to become legal to pay for our OF. Like, people are insane, genuinely insane. It says here that Bad Baby had £50 million in her bank account at the age of 19. This is genuinely one of the most insane things ever. That's only a year of her being legal. Now, if you thought the drama stops here, it is just beginning. They're currently in beef with a rival content house called the BRZ House, I believe. I have no idea how you pronounce that.
We're Bops, of course we'll always have more followers in the BRZ House.
We're the Bops. Of course, what we make in an hour, the BRZ House doesn't even make in a month.
We're the Bops. Of course we dance better than the BRZ House.
We're the Bops. Of course we want to make TikToks with the BRZ House.
No, you're not supposed to tell anyone that.
We're the Bop House.
Who's the BRZ House? Oh, is it like Bruz? Is it like bowling with my bro? Is that what it is? Like Bruz? I can't stop saying it like that. That's gonna drive you insane, isn't it? Apologies, guys. Just bowling with my Bruz?
Okay, guys, I don't know if you have seen it, but the BRZ House is currently trying to pass us in followers, and we cannot let that happen.
Who are the BRZ House? You haven't showed us them. Do you really want us to search it in the search bar?
Us girls better stick together forever and get the Bop House booming. Okay, so every single person watching this video.
This just screams like manufactured beef. Like they're both gonna kind of rival each other and then they're both gonna grow off the back of each other's audiences. I can see this straight away before I even see the people in this BRZ house. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Why do they keep playing the same song? Oh, okay, we've got our first glimpse of them. Okay, like, are these more children? Like, why are they running like that and hiding? I feel like I'm watching a bedtime story on CBeebies. What is going on here, man? Okay, so here is the BRZ house. They have 1.3 million followers, and their bio is as follows. BRZ before hus. Oh... This is going to be a tough one, isn't it? And I don't know if you've had this comment on TikTok, but loads of people are commenting like mass unfollowing Vexbolt, I think he's called. Well, this Vexbolt is actually in this house. Surely this has got to be like Final Boss NPC. Like, who is the viewership here? This has got 2 million views. Who's viewing this? Who is it?
We're the BRZ. Of course we're going to pass the bops and followers. This is the BRZ house. Of course we gonna anime. We're the BRZ. Of course we're better looking than the bops.
Okay, so like I've watched a couple of these videos now. I believe they're like a content house, but they are kind of nerds. They necessarily wouldn't be with girls like the Bop House if it wasn't for the amount of followers they've got. The Bops look like they would take the piss out of the BRZ in school. I've clicked off and I don't know how, but I'm glad I've done it. Is it not Dustin from Stranger Things? I think it is. You should be playing Dungeons and Dragons, not trying to get more followers than the Bop House.
We're the BRZ. Of course we're unplugged.
I survived the winter arc. Dustin, man. Oh, where, Dustin? Have you not got a Demogorgon to be fighting? This is not you, bro. This is not you. Now at this point, I was like, oh, okay. Well, at least they haven't got beef with anybody else. How wrong was I? Because there's another content house. Do you want another one? Called The Blonde House. Now, I don't know what all of these people are going to have in common. Let's have a little look.
Press a comment, so I'm going to give you a full blonde house tour.
These are kids. Sorry.
Don't mind that. So this is one of our...
Sorry, she looks so young. Like, if these have OFs as well, this actually needs to be, like, just taken off the app because this is ridiculous. I actually feel uncomfortable watching this. Like, look at the NPCs in the comments. The Bop House is better. Bro, are you really gonna die on that hill? Why are you in a comment section commenting this? There's no need. Just go outside, right? Play with your mates. Do something, but anything but this.
My blonde girls are here. And you already know that we're better than the Bop House.
You know, all the comments are saying that this is an Airbnb.
No, trust me, Lexi showed me the receipts. This house is well over $500,000 just for the year.
Whoa. Don't out my money like that, first of all. And people are saying that Sky is a new wannabe of that blonde girl in the Bop House. You know, with the landing strip.
I mean, everyone thinks that because I'm...
Oh my god. These girls are brutal. What, the landing strip should be raising each other up. Right, ladies? Not tearing each other down. The chemistry is off the charts here as well, by the way. Oh my good god.
I'm small, blonde, but I'm freshly 18, so I'm probably gonna replace her.
No, yeah, and everyone's saying that I'm forcing Kylie to make all of her TikToks.
Yeah, that's just really weird. I don't know why anyone would say that.
That girl said she's freshly 18 and she wants to be in the Bop House so she can, you know, flog her OF. And this girl hasn't even done her GCSEs yet. What are you doing here? I just think it's quite alarming for, like, young girls, like, you know, who, like, look up to people. A load of young girls want to be in these houses. And is that not, like, you know, it's such a tricky one, but you don't really, you know, as a parent, you wouldn't want your kids to be so young and wanting to be a part of this. Like, people, when I was younger, they had, like, Zoella, right? That they could just watch go to the shops and that. That's nice. They don't need this. This looks like some sort of cult. Sorry. Genuinely, this looks like where somebody would come to get murdered. If you're brunette, you're getting murdered here.
All of your socials, you win. See, Ray, how about you pick on someone your own size? See, Ray,
Of course, the people from the UK are outside of a caravan. This is just the representation we want so much. Up the caravan parks. I used to go on holiday to them. Love them. Now, this girl that is in this video actually has done, like, multiple videos, like, begging to join this house.
This is my official application to join the Blonde House. I even tried to dye my hair blonde. and it didn't really work. But that doesn't matter because I have an M4 competition and I am probably one of the only car girls in Britain. So if you want a British girl, it has to be me.
I feel like this is enough internet for me today. These are just so desperate. Like, what have you done to your hair, love? Why would you do that? To join a bunch of 18-year-olds? You look older than 18. Why do you want to be in a house with them? It's weird. You need to have a good long look at yourself, love. Sometimes the bag is not worth the moral sacrifice you're making here. Apparently, all of the members from the Bop House have the members from the Blonde House block. Which, watch this space, guys, right? You could see this on Misfits, like a 5v5. I mean, there's an audience for it. This Blonde House specifically really creeps us out because these look even younger than the Bop House. And I just know that these ones don't talk about how much money they're earning. So I'm just presuming that there's like a big bank account behind these guys from a certain company. And if there is, that is just really, really chilling. Why would execs like think this is like a morally good idea to do? Putting like barely legal people in a house and then making them like expose themselves for money just so you can take a cut of it. Like, that is the creepiest thing I've ever heard of. And it's just happening more and more. And I feel like this isn't going to be the end of these content houses. Like, this is just 3 in like a short period. There's going to be so many more coming off the back of this because of the success it's had. These people are the ones that are inspiring like young people to think that this is what they want to do at a really young age. And it's just really alarming because this is becoming so normalized now that like as soon as you know, turn of legal age, you can do this, which like, you know, technically speaking you can. But is it something you really want to, you know, promote to the younger generation as being like, you know, like the only option that can do to make money? In my opinion, I just feel like this entire thing is really unethical. But because of the numbers it gets, it's just going to continue, and I really don't want to see where this kind of goes in the future. And it's just interesting that like social media platforms really just kind of let it go. Like, they never do, like, they will take TikToks down for the, like, simplest of, like, obscure things. But when it's something like this, they just kind of let it go. If anything, they promote it. I'm worried, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you do want to watch another video from me, click this video right here. And if there's anything else you'd like me to cover, just let me know in the comments, because I'm always looking for stuff to make videos on.
Kirkham, baby.